This is the cat who could read dreams. She was just a tiny kitten. She would stare off into space for hours on end. They thought that she was just being a normal cat, but they soon realized that there was something very unusual going on. And when they learned what it was, they were amazed. Because their cat could do something that no other cat has ever been able to do before. So get ready to meet the most amazing cat in the world. In this heartwarming tale, we will meet an adorable feline companion who possesses a remarkable ability to read minds. Her incredible skills often leave her owners in awe, as she seems to anticipate their thoughts and actions with uncanny precision. Join us as we explore the enchanting story of this extraordinary cat who uses her unique gift to bring joy and wonder to those around her. But before we begin our enchanting journey, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more captivating stories. A couple from France adopted a little kitten from a shelter. The kitten was all white and had striking blue eyes. She looked like an ordinary cat, but her owner soon realized that she was anything but ordinary. Her name was Athena, and she was special because she could read people's dreams. This ability made her a bit different from other cats, and not everyone understood her, which made her feel lonely at times. But her owners loved her very much and knew that she was a one-of-a-kind cat. Athena's dream-reading abilities manifested themselves in strange ways. For example, she seemed to know when her owners were about to have nightmares, and she would snuggle up to them in their beds to comfort them. She also seemed to be able to tell when they were thinking about food, and she would meow loudly until they gave her some treats. At first, her owners thought that these were just coincidences. But as time went on, they realized that there was something more going on. One night, Athena's owners were watching TV when she suddenly jumped up on the couch next to them and stared intently at the screen. They were confused by her behavior, so they decided to follow her lead and started watching the show with her. And that's when they realized that she was reacting to a particular scene in the show. It was a scene where the main character was having a nightmare, and Athena had somehow sensed it. This was the first time that they had seen her use her powers in such a focused way, and they were amazed by what they had witnessed. As time went on, Athena's powers grew stronger, and she became more and more attuned to her owner's thoughts. She would often sit quietly in the room while they were sleeping, and she seemed to be listening intently to their dreams. In the morning, she would wake them up with gentle headbutts and purrs, and she would seem especially happy if they had had pleasant dreams. Her owners cherished Athena's unique ability, and they felt blessed to have her in their lives. They knew that she was a special cat, and they were grateful for the love and companionship that she brought to them every day. Athena's dream-reading abilities didn't just make her a unique pet, but also a beloved member of the family. Her owners marveled at her powers and treasured the bond they shared with her. They knew that Athena was more than just a cat, and they were thankful for the joy and wonder that she brought to their lives every day. When Athena was just a small kitten, her owners noticed that she had a habit of staring blankly into space for long periods of time. They initially dismissed it as a quirky cat behavior and didn't give it much thought. However, as Athena grew older, the frequency and intensity of her staring spells increased, causing her owners to become more concerned. They started to notice that during these episodes, Athena's eyes would become distant and unfocused, as if she were seeing something that was not there. This strange behavior puzzled them, and they began to wonder if something was wrong with their beloved cat. Despite their worries, Athena's owners continued to monitor her behavior closely, hoping to understand what was causing these episodes. They ruled out any potential medical causes and considered the possibility that Athena might be experiencing some sort of vision or auditory hallucination. However, they couldn't understand why this would only happen from time to time, and why her eyes would become so intense during these moments. As they observed Athena more closely, they began to notice a pattern in her behavior. They realized that she would experience these staring spells at random times, day or night, and they couldn't seem to figure out why. One night, Athena's owners were awakened by a loud crash in the middle of the night. As they rushed to the source of the noise, they found Athena sitting calmly on the floor, as if nothing had happened. This incident raised more questions and only deepened their mystery surrounding Athena's unusual behavior. Despite their confusion, Athena's owners remained committed to finding answers and understanding what their cat was going through. They researched various theories and consulted with experts in animal behavior, but no one could provide them with a satisfactory explanation. As months passed, Athena's episodes became more frequent and intense, leaving her owners both puzzled and worried. They feared that something was wrong with their beloved cat, and that they might not be able to help her. However, they refused to give up and continued to search for answers. Little did they know that their journey would lead them to discover something truly extraordinary about Athena. It was during one of these episodes that her owners discovered Athena's true ability. They were sitting in their living room when they noticed Athena staring intently at the wall. As they watched in amazement, they saw images start to form in the air in front of them. It was as if Athena were seeing something that was not really there. At first, they thought they were imagining things, but as the images became more clear, they realized that Athena was not just staring at the wall, she was seeing into their minds. She was able to read their thoughts and translate them into visual images that only her owners could see. It was an extraordinary discovery that changed everything they thought they knew about cats. From that moment on, Athena's owners knew that their cat was no ordinary feline. She was a special creature with a unique gift that set her apart from all other cats. They cherished Athena for who she was and accepted her for the amazing ability that she possessed. As word of Athena's abilities spread, people from all over came to visit her, eager to witness the amazing power of the cat who could read minds. Among them were scientists, researchers, and animal experts who were baffled by what they saw. Despite the attention, Athena remained humble and continued to live a normal life with her loving owners. She never let her fame go to her head and always remained the sweet, gentle cat that she had always been. Even though Athena's mind-reading abilities made her famous, she was still just a regular cat at heart. She enjoyed playing with toys, chasing butterflies in the garden, and cuddling with her owners. Her powers were just a small part of who she was and never defined her entirely. Athena's story serves as a reminder that even the most extraordinary abilities do not define a person or a cat's worth. She was a unique and special creature who brought joy and wonder to all who knew her. And her story continues to inspire awe and amazement in people all around the world. If you enjoyed the heartwarming tale of Athena, the cat who could read dreams, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Stay tuned for more captivating stories. Thank you for joining us on this enchanting journey, and we look forward to bringing you more amazing stories in the future.